honestly love this time of month. I love sports right now.
Well, sports is fantastic.
Basketball started off last night with that horrific injury to Gordon Hayward. Just, my God, Knocker. I thought that Louisville injury might have been one of the worst, but
it was.
It's just so sad to see. Right now, Knock, we got our boy. He's probably sitting in traffic right now. I know he is. What's up, Cam? Cam the man. What's going on?
I'm currently sitting on streetway traffic as I have not gotten to the freeway yet. So
he's not even to the freeway in L.A. right now.
I love it.
That's a sad, sad man right there.
Falcon says he's calling in tonight, player.
15-ish, 8:30.
8:30 is what your estimated time is, which is about an hour and 50 minutes from now. Wow, that's good times. Well, I'm glad you could call in. We're getting to Pigskin Pick'ems here in just a second. Want to get to my power rankings here, Knock, before we get into anything. Yes.
Most useless part of the show.
No, it's not.
Yes.
It's the most favorite part of everyone's day.
It's the most useless segment of the entire show.
No, it is not.
Cam?
You like it, Cam?
I'm gonna remain Switzerland on this. I don't know if it's my best interest to answer.
You gonna take the fifth? You gonna go fucking Ollie North?
Seriously?
Are you really going Ollie North on this?
What the fuck is that about?
Jesus Christ! You don't even know who Ollie North is, do you?
I was just trying.
Cam, you don't know who Ollie North is, do you?
I don't think it's in my best interest to answer.
He's still
Bellinger
home run.
Bellinger goes yard. We answer.
Touchers.
2-1, Cubbies.
Touches.
Bellinger with the home run to lead off the third inning.
Let's get to everyone's favorite.
The power rankings. Oh my
God. Oh God! Hold on. Before we get into everything, who did you have to know?
Go power rankings. Go power rankings.
I said, who'd get the brown nose to get those Pigskins?
I love how Cam. We're just playing power rankings music. I didn't hear a word
to you
said.
You didn't have to brown nose anybody. You just had to marry the guy's daughter.
Yeah, basically, yeah. I'm going game one. Basically, yeah.
But he's paid a high price.
I paid a very high price to go to these things, and my dad will. Yes, we'll get to that. But yes, I'm going to the World Series game one. It's gonna be fucking awesome.
That's gonna be great.
It's gonna be
I'm so jealous.
Cool.
So jealous.
So stoked on it. I've never been more stoked to do something. It's gonna be awesome.
A Yankee Dodger World Series game.
Fuck. Fucking crazy. I've been there 30 years. It's gonna be great. But let's get to even something greater, which is known as my power rankings.
Oh my God.
Let's get a little flavor in here. Here we go, Cam. You're gonna like it. Here we go.
Number 10.
My number 10 team of the week. This knock is still the Redskins. Knock. They stayed there. I think they still got by last week, beating the Buccaneers. It's a very close game. It was the Bucs. Who did the Redskins beat last week? Knock. It was the Bucs. They won by 2. They won by 2. I know. I was in Vegas. It's very much of a blame. But I have them at number 10 because I still feel their defense.
It's a good football team.
It's a good football team. I'll leave it at that. Cam, what do you think about Redskins at 10?
I'm not upset about it.
Okay.
I mean, you know what's funny is I saw a tweet of somebody earlier who was saying that Ryan Fitzpatrick eventually becomes the starting quarterback somehow for every team that he's on every year.
All right, he
does.
Weird.
It's true.
It is
true.
They're pretty solid. I don't know how good the Bucs are. They're so weird. So give the Redskins a couple more weeks. They got a couple.
Well, Jameis got hurt too, so
yeah, they got tough.
They got no field goal kicker. It's kind of rough to win without one of the.
But I got the Redskins at number 10. I think they're a solid football team, Knocker. All right.
Number 9.
Number 9 here, Knocker. I'm gonna drop them all the way down. It's Cam's team. Cam, if you're the Broncos, you can't lose at home. You can't talk shit on my Cowboys when you can't beat a team doesn't have 3 of their top receivers.
Seriously.
No running back. And Eli Manning at home. You have no excuse. I'm not gonna even let you chime in at this point because anything you say, unless you're bagging on your own team, is not worth hearing.
No, you know what? You know what's funny is that's the worst loss I've seen Denver have since that 2012 Baltimore playoff game because they were so in control. That game, that was horrible. Although the one positive that I can take away from that game, which there's literally only one positive because everything else was negative, is that Simeon got hurt, and then Emmanuel Sanders got hurt. But Demaryius Thomas finally showed up. Which I was happy about.
Fucking Osweiler back there.
You have Brock Osweiler.
I love the picture when they
playing
panned the
quarterback.
video up of Elway's face when Brock Osweiler entered the game.
Can you believe it?
I paid this motherfucker so much goddamn money for nothing.
Well, no.
Yeah,
No, he's saying, dude tried to hold me up.
Well, he's back here. I know.
But he's only paying him $750,000. That ain't shit
Yeah, but he gets
for a
that
starting
first
quarterback
contract.
in the NFL. Now, this is the one game. If you ever think that these games are fixed,
you know what, Josh? As bad as Brock Osweiler is, I'll take him for $750,000, considering we've seen the backups this year and how bad they are in the NFL. So, I'll take him. At least he's got starting experience.
That's what.
and Elway's looking at him saying, "I was going to pay you."
Knocker, I bet -7 for the Broncos first half. I thought that was the easiest fucking
Right?
bet in Vegas.
These games are
I thought
fixed.
that- I swear
if that
to
is
God.
the biggest fix in the history of the
So
NFL,
fucked
that
up.
game right there.
The money line was like
There's
plus
no
fucking
way,
300 or
no
400.
way that the New York Giants
So
come into
fucking
Denver
ridiculous.
and win that game.
Fuck that.
The fix is in.
Number
Sorry.
8.
Number 8 here, Knocker. I'm going to go with the Falcons, who I don't know how you lose to the Dolphins. But I don't know what's going on with the Falcons right
This
now.
is typical Atlanta.
But you're about to drop out here.
It's typical.
They're scaring me, Knocker.
I'm not surprised.
You know what?
I'm not surprised.
I'm not either. It's that's not the surprise drop, right? Out of all my
No.
top 10? No way, right?
No.
Okay, here we go.
Number 7.
Number 7, I got to go with the Seahawks, Knocker. Impressive win over the Rams. They had a bye last week. I like the Seahawks. I think they get better as the weather changes, as we get into November, December, as they get a little. Russell right now is the best completion percentage in all of the NFL right now, Knocker. So I got to give it up for them. Cam, what do you think about Falcons at 8 and then Seahawks at 7?
I wouldn't mind that. Probably, I don't know. I might drive the Falcons out of the top 10.
Wow.
But you know what?
Okay.
The team that's the hottest in the division right now is the Saints.
Right.
Crazy to
Talk
think
about a surprise team.
Yeah, so I maybe throw the Saints to where the Falcons are, but it's not bad. It's just going to infuriate me that you have the Steelers higher.
It's going to infuriate you, but you know what? The Steelers came up big. You don't even know how high they are. You just wait. Right now, Knocker, I got to say the Saints. Everyone's like, where's the Saints? Where's the Saints? I got Saints one more week.
Really? Yeah.
Just give me
Let's
one
see.
more week.
Let's see
some more a little bit. That defense looks good.
You're tickling my ball
You're
sack.
tickling my balls. The Rams, remember the Rams had to tickle my
You're
sack.
tickling the
Wait
sack.
till you see who the Rams are. I'll
Right?
give you props
Let's see
when
if I
you
get
deserve
hard.
it. Exactly.
Right?
Thank you, Knocker. You've
I'm
taught
with
me
you.
everything I
I'm
know.
with you right
It's
there.
a father-son show
Right?
today. Learning experiences.
Number 6.
Number 6 here, Knocker. I got to go with the Panthers, man. I got to go with the Panthers here. I still think they're a solid team. Cam Newton.
Well, they've definitely come on in the last 3
They've
weeks.
come on in the last 3
No doubt
weeks,
about it.
with their running game, McCaffrey looks like he knows.
Right. Well, that was what's so shocking about the first 3 weeks.
They didn't
What
utilize
happened
them
to
the
him?
right way.
This is what we expected from day one.
Yes. I think that defense at home, they have some injuries, which scares me, which I kind of bumped him out of my top 5 because Cam still scares me. He's so sketchy. He can go on 3-game, 2-game runs of just great excellence and then shit the bed 2 weeks
Yeah,
straight.
you still
don't
do
what's
not know
happening.
what you're going to get week
I
to
still
week.
don't trust him, so I'm not putting him in my top 5.
And his clothing choices at the pressers are absolutely
very,
horrendous.
Very questionable. Very, very,
Very
questionable.
questionable. Just ridiculous.
All right, so those are my bottom 5 Knocker. So you have any problem with those?
No, I'm all right with that. It's so hard
right now. It's
right
a tough week right now.
It's definitely the parity league.
I'm sure Cam, you disagree, but real quick, do you disagree with anything?
Yeah.
Thanks, Cam.
Okay, that's all we need.
Expert analysis from Cam.
Who the
hell?
No, it took too long. Nope, you're not allowed to talk. You took too long.
All right, let's go to number 5.
Top 5 here, Knocker. Top 5. I'll run through them real quick.
Number 5.
This team, impressive once again. Finally break the top 5. The Rams, baby. I got to give it up.
Yeah.
Knock. I think they're legit. Goff still scares me. He still scares me because I just don't think he's mobile enough sometimes to get out of the
Right.
pocket, and he kind of scares me on the run. But they got weapons. They got the best kickers in football.
Yes.
Their defense is unbelievable. They're rushing with Donald.
You cannot
They got
say
the
enough
running game.
about the kickers.
And just the coach.
Seriously.
I love the atmosphere. I love the directions. I'm going to give it up
Right.
to the Rams. You earn my respect.
Aaron Donald's just starting.
Yep.
Starting to play well. The defense is picking it up. Roby, whatever, he's got 3 last fucking names. You know, Nicole Roby, whatever the fuck from USC, is playing really good.
Yeah.
The defense is playing well. They've got weapons everywhere. Goff doesn't have to do a whole hell of a lot right now. Just don't fuck up.
Yep.
Is basically, the Rams system right now. But Wade Phillips, his defenses are known to just get better and better and better as they learn the system and the season goes on. I like the Rams. I think
All
they're a
right.
legitimate
Top
team, and
5
they're going
team,
to win
right?
that division.
Yeah. All right.
Number 4.
My number 4 team knock is going to go with the Steelers. I don't care what anyone say. That's an
Oh,
impressive.
God.
That's an impressive.
No.
Impressive win over the Chiefs. Who goes into Kansas City, Knocker? Everybody, hey, Knocker.
It's a fix.
Oh, it's a fix. It's a fix. Okay.
Whoa.
They're one of the most talented teams in football. You can boo all you want. You go into Kansas
it's a
City
fix.
when everybody thinks you're going to get your butts kicked, and you win that game. But same from the beginning, this team will be there and fighting for the AFC title. I'm going with Steelers at 4. Cam, I don't care what you guys think.
It's a fix.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but you can. Here, I'll just.
You lost
know
to
what?
the Giants. You
Doc-
lost to
Docker
the
will
Giants.
Appreciate this. Docker will appreciate this. In Kansas City's last 33 games, they're 26-4 against all other opponents. They're 0-3 against the Steelers in the other 3 games.
What?
So that just shows it's a bad matchup for them. I'm
It
just
is.
saying that.
It is.
But
I'll give you that.
You can't ignore how bad the Steelers played in the first 4 weeks. That's my problem. Is people look at the last 2 weeks and it fits their narrative, but
I just think
they haven't been playing good football.
there's a whole lot of distractions in that Pittsburgh locker room, man. With between the coach and Big Ben and Antonio and Le'Veon, I just think it's just a hot mess in that locker room, and you really just aren't going to know what's going to happen week to week with the Steelers. And a very impressive win, blah blah blah.
Yes.
But again, the matchups are matchups.
All
And
right.
like you said, 0-3 against the Chiefs against the Steelers.
Okay.
One of those matchup things.
All right, I'm
Number
gonna go
3.
Number 3, I'm going with the Patriots. Knocker, a little bounce back win. I think as they get healthier and they'll figure it out.
Number 2.
My number 2 team, I'm going with the Eagles. Very impressive still. I think they're going to win the NFC East. Yes, I'm a Cowboys fan, and yes, I'm saying that because I'm realistic and I speak the truth on this show sometimes.
Number 1.
And I'm going to go with the Chiefs, Knock. I still
Yeah,
think
you still
losing
have
that
to.
game, I still
Yeah,
think they're most
sure.
talented and best
Absolutely.
team
I have no problem
in
with
the
any of
block
that.
there. So, all right, this has been my power rankings. Then send the hate my way at Real Josh Pacheco. I love to hear it. I
Bring
don't
it, baby.
care. Bring it, baby.
You know what? Your top 5 is not terrible if you
Okay.
take the Steelers out. I probably agree with everybody else.
All right, I like that. Cam, you ready to get in some pick'ems? I know you're sitting in traffic, so what else you got to do, right?
Yeah, what the hell? Why not?
All right, here we go.
It's either play with my ball sack or do pick'ems, right? Right? It's either put the AC vent on my balls or do pick'ems with the Sportscast.
How good does that feel, Hawk?
Sometimes it is so wonderful to just get those cargo shorts with the big baggy legs and just bend it out and get that floor vent
God.
up into your ball sack. Oh my
And then
God.
when you don't have boxer briefs on, you
Right.
have old school boxers
It's
where you
just-
get floors.
Yeah,
like
just fucking A,
Oh,
dude. Just get that cold air blowing on your fucking balls. It's just great. What's up, Cam?
It's when it's just sticky. It's just sticking to your legs.
Right.
It's like you have to shake it off.
Yeah, you got bat wings going, You fucking spread your legs and your fucking ball sack sticks to both your thighs. It's like, fuck. Love to get that cold air on that, man. It might shrink the what a little, but, it feels really good.
All right, let's get to our games
It's
here,
like
fellas.
Madonna pouring ice on him, Putting that ice sack on him, Okay, it's good. It's good. Like it. It's good.
I like that.
You are a sad, strange little man.
Flapping in the wind.
We just went to sack talk.
Exactly.
on
With the sack.
sport.
Hey, it goes in all ways right here. Do you have an update on the score before we roll into
It's
this?
2-1. Still
2-1. Okay,
Yeah.
here we go, guys. Again, hey, Cam, we touted before the show. Good job, man. All three of us, me, you, and Knocker, in the top 5 of our Pick'em leagues. One of us has got to win it, guys. We got.
we don't have to pay out to either one of us.
Cheap bastards.
It's got to come back to the show. It's just odd.
Exactly.
Right.
We
Just
can.
odd.
And let me tell you one thing,
We're going
Cam.
bigger TV if we win. We're going bigger
Right,
TV.
and let me tell you one thing, Cam. If you
Or air
think
conditioning.
you're going to get paid if you win, you got another
Yeah,
thing
that's
coming.
totally- yeah,
like
that's
Judas Priest just sang.
Yeah.
You got another thing coming because you're going to buy
Air
a bigger
conditioner.
fucking air conditioner.
Yeah, air conditioner.
that's what the golf tournament's going to buy this year.
Oh.
The golf tournament this year. By the way, the golf tournament is April 21st.
Okay.
The date is set. Saturday.
You couldn't get 420. You had to get 420.
420's on Friday.
Oh,
I
man.
tried.
We had a 420.
I sent in 420 and Brent sent back. You know that's a
dude.
Friday, right? Oh, damn it.
Dude.
No, we're on 421, April 21st. It's the golf tournament.
Damn.
We had a great turnout last year. Get your money in early. Get your spot in early. We need your
421.
money in early because we have to pay deposits in order to
I like
guarantee
how we
the
could
spot.
Sell that. That's awesome.
But just-
421.
Right, 421.
The day
Get
after.
your money in early. You can send it in now.
Donors.
Send it in now to reserve your spot. But the golf tournament again is going to be at San Dimas.
421.
Great time last year.
Not April 21st. You
One-
can start saying 421.
Right, 421.
Smoke weed every day.
Right. Great tournament last year. Great turnout. We hope to have the same turnout again.
Yeah.
It's the one tournament. It's the only fundraiser we do. We don't ask you for anything all year long other than to just listen to us and be fans. But it's the one tournament. It's the one fundraiser we have for the show all year long. And that keeps us on the air for the entire year. So we're looking for a great turnout. Get your reservations early. Get your checks in early. But the tournament is going to be at San Dimas Golf Course on 421.
All right, I like that. I'm going to sell that and make a poster up for that. Now, Cam, I just want to let you know because you got kind of a little bit of background noise going on. I'm going to put you on mute while I go over to games and then go to Knocker. And then when I throw it to you, I'm going to throw you off of mute just so you know, okay?
Okay.
All right, just so you know. Okay, all right, here we go, guys. We're going to go week 7 NFL knock. Pigskin Pick'ems where Knocker and Cam guessed the line. Guys, you want to throw like a 10 spot on this? Let's make
Hey,
this
like, who's in
juicy.
first place?
Let's make this juicy.
Who's in first place?
Knocker is.
Oh, that's what I thought.
Knocker is. Let's
Okay.
make this juicy. I think you guys should throw a 10 spot. Who gets more of better guessing the lines right now?
No, I'll
come
lose.
on.
I'll lose. He's better at this than me.
No, have some fucking balls.
No, I got no balls.
I'll put up the 10 for you.
Okay.
Okay? You got it?
Fine.
I'm
down.
This is me and you right now.
Okay.
Okay?
We're
me
gonna
and you.
we're gonna mind meld right
Mind
now.
meld.
We're gonna Spock mind meld
And
right
we
now.
are being recorded. I have no spread. I'm not going to tell Knocker so everyone can read my list.
We're
Might
gonna
tell them the
Spock
spread.
mind meld
This is
right now.
recorded, Cam. All right, Cam. We're going $10. We're going $10, okay?
It's not logical.
Okay.
All right, here we go. I'm going to put you on mute.
Fuck
again.
you, Cam.
We're going to roll you on mute and do this thing. Here we go.
Hey, don't be looking
nice.
them up, Cam, because I know you bitch right now. You're going on some betting site
No.
and looking up the lines right now.
Don't do it, Cam. Be honest. You're on mute.
Be honest.
You're on mute.
You're from Glendora and you're white. Be honest.
All right, Knock. Here we go.
Talk to me.
First game of the week here. Again, week 7 Pigskin Pick'em. Make sure you get it in. $200 up for grabs. Are you going to let us keep it? Are you? Here we go, Knock.
Chiefs versus Raiders.
God.
Versus the Raiders
Out the
here,
gate.
Knocker. Really good game on Thursday night. These Thursday night games have been pretty damn good, Knocker. I do say so. What do you got as far as the spread
This
goes?
is the Chiefs
Opening up
going into the
Thursday.
black hole, right?
Chiefs going into the hole. Raiders coming off the heartbreaking loss against the Chargers. Chiefs getting beat at home against the Steelers. My Steelers that I've been taking. Knock, what do you think the spread is?
I think the Chiefs are favored by 6
You think
on the
Chiefs
road.
Are
Yes.
favored by 6 on
Absolutely.
the road. All right. Cam, what do you got, dude?
Hello.
Oh,
Chiefs by 3.5.
Chiefs by 3.5.
Yes.
Cam gets this one. Chiefs
What?
-3 on this.
Without the
Come
fucking
on!
no, the Raiders
Come
have
on!
the Raiders are playing a backup quarterback,
Come on! Have
and it's the
money on
best
the
team.
line.
It's the best team in the fucking conference.
Damn it, Knocker.
It's a 3-point game. Are you
God
kidding
damn
me?
you.
The Chiefs are gonna beat them by 14.
All right, Cam gets it though. So mark it down.
Oh,
Mark the points.
Fuck Cam.
Chiefs on the road against the Raiders. Knock. I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna go with.
Bitter.
I'm gonna go with the Chiefs.
That's a
over
lot
the
of tacos.
Raiders. I'm gonna go with the Chiefs over the Raiders. I mean, I just think.
Oh, they're going to cover this.
Derek Carr is just not the same. And the Raiders' defense scares me. I think the Chiefs bounce back here. I like the coach. I think Andy's a better coach than Jack Del Rio, and I'm going to go with the Chiefs to cover just by about a touchdown in this one, Knocker. I think it's going to be close.
I think they win by 9.
By like 9, 7, 8, 9, somewhere right in there. I'm going to go with the Chiefs. What do you got?
I'm really shocked at that spread. I really truly am shocked at that spread. Really,
Okay,
I am.
what do you got?
Well, the Chiefs are going to win, and they're going to cover.
And the cover. All right, Cam.
No doubt.
Knocker's still bitter. I will take the Chiefs with the cover. But one thing for all you fantasy people out there, if Amari Cooper does not have a good game this week, because the Chiefs do give up a lot of yards, like I would trade him or just bench him the rest of the year.
Has Amari Cooper had a good?
Game.
Has Amari Cooper had a good game all year? Because I've heard nothing from him. Really, has he had a good game all year long?
You know what's funny is there we have all these guys who are very similar with all these comparisons and stuff.
All right.
I thought Amari Cooper was going to be very similar to Julio Jones when he came out.
I did too.
And he's not. He's just not. He's one of those. He's like a very, very poor man version.
Yeah, I'm not sure I'm not sure what's going on up there because Crabtree seems to be the go-to guy up there. And Amari Cooper, you're just waiting for him to have just to break out 6-7 games in a row, 6 catches, 125 yards, 1 TD, and it's just not happening.
Yeah, it's been interesting to see how the Raiders' offense. Well, Knock, you got it, Matt. They were that team last year that won a lot of games on the last possession.
Right, like the Bears. That one year they went 13-3.
Right. The record was a little misleading. So
sure.
All right. So Cam, you're going Chiefs to cover. So we're all going Chiefs.
Yes. Hold on. Before we get to the next game.
Yeah.
Do you think for a good overall question, do you think both of you think that maybe the Raiders and the Cowboys caught a little lightning in the bottle last year, and now teams know what to expect? They probably both have less improved lines, so offensive lines. Do you think they kind of just caught some breaks last year, and that's why they were so good? Or
well, I think there's a little of that, Cam, but I don't think you could deny the Cowboys have a very good offensive line, and I think the Raiders have a very good offensive line too. I'm not sure what it is, but there's a lot of film on Dak now. There's a lot of film on Derek Carr now. Amari, like I said, hasn't stepped up. The running game for the Raiders still isn't enough to lend to going deep with the Raiders receivers. So, yeah, I think there's a lot of that. I think you're very right that they caught lightning in a bottle, both of these teams at the same time last year, and it's a little bit misleading.
No, I agree with you, Knock. I think with the Dallas Cowboys defense was completely a mirage, considering that the Dallas Cowboys offense controlled the ball for much of the game. Dallas defense was not as good as it played last year, and it's showing this year and how bad it is in the secondary. We finally have a pass rush, and now we can't cover anybody.
Right, exactly.
And the offensive line isn't playing as well as it was last year. I think, like I was talking about before the show, I think that this thing is looming over Zeke's head, and I think his
totally
mentally is not there.
Absolutely.
I think he should just serve the suspension, get it over with, and start playing football again. I think it's hurting him.
Agreed.
I think that Dak isn't throwing as good as he was last year. I think he's having a normal sophomore year, kind of coming down, back down to
film
earth.
on him and the other coaches.
And with the Raiders, I think the Raiders and the Cowboys are kind of similar teams.
I agree.
In a way.
I agree.
In the way that they kind of were a mirage a little bit last year.
So
they're
good,
kind of
good points on that, Cam.
So,
I agree with you.
Move on to the next game here, Knocker. Here's a big one here. It's going to be an interesting game. Both these teams need to win this game, I think, to kind of keep the momentum going. Here we go.
Buccaneers versus Bills.
Buccaneers versus the Bills here, Knocker. Buccaneers, Jameis Winston got knocked out of the game last week. They almost came back and won the game. The Bills are coming off the bye, I believe, and they're at home here, kind of rested up. Buccaneers kind of coming a little banged up into this game here, Knocker. What do you think the spread is in this one?
I like the Bills at home by 4.
Bills at home -4. All right. What do you got, Cam?
Or not? That's the one question I have. Is he going to play for sure? Or?
Of course, that's the question.
Okay, so I'll say the Bills probably by 2.5.
And what'd you say, Knocker?
4.
It's going to be minus 3.5 for the Bills here. So give one, chalk it up to the B-knock. Chalk it up. But again, that knocker, that could change. So I guess that's an asterisk point. Because that could possibly change.
But as of right now, tonight,
when I
fucking win.
That's right.
Right,
that's
if I had
right.
to put money on it tonight,
That's
I'd
right.
fucking win.
That's right.
Fuck you, Cam.
That's right.
Keep it a blind squirrel, finds an acorn.
Oh, my God. With that being said, Jameis Winston.
You made this a contest. It totally
I
changed
I like it.
the whole
I like the aggression.
atmosphere
Knocker's
here.
a $10 fucking maniac. That's all
Love
his
the
bets on.
intensity.
I love the intensity.
Love the intensity.
Love the intensity. Keep it up. Keep it up.
That is one of the best 5 minutes of
It is.
film ever recorded.
It's fantastic.
Love the intensity.
I'm going to go with the Bills.
Oh!
I'm going to go with the Bills at home. In this one, I think off the bye, they come out strong, run the football with LaShawn. I like the Bills. Buffalo just plays better at home. Starting to get a little colder.
Agree.
Buccaneers
Agree.
traveling here. I'm going to
Yep.
go with
Yep.
the Bills here, and I'll go with them to cover whatever the spread ends up being in this one.
I think the Bucks had to come out real strong. I think they had the ingredients to come out real strong, and now I think they're lost again.
Okay.
I really think this is a lost football team again with Jameis being hurt and whatever. I really think that they needed to come out 4-1 to really make a strong run.
I agree.
At to be something this year, and now they're just the same
If
ass.
the Bucks go to 2-4,
they're
it's
the
just
same.
down,
They're the same ass Bucks team that they were before. I think the Bills are really got something going
Bills
on up
win.
there.
They're
man.
4-2, and they're in the
right,
NFC
and even the
East.
2 losses they had
Patriots are struggling.
are not
you know?
bad losses. I
Yeah.
think the Bills cover
Bills
this by
Mafia,
7.
baby.
I think the Bills
Bills
cover by
Mafia.
7, and we get 6 blowjobs and 1 cocaine overdose in the stands.
Bills Mafia. Cam, what do you got? in
Over
this
and under
one?
on blowjobs. 4,
Dozen.
right?
Cam, what do you got, man?
I'm going to take the Bills at home. They're going to cover. I'm hopping off the Bucks for now, man.
Me
I
too.
don't know what's wrong with them. Maybe it's the Hard Knocks curse. I don't know,
true.
but
Whatever
like,
it is, it's something's going on.
Jameis is so inconsistent.
Yeah.
It's just he's so ebb and flowy. That's how the team goes. So, until he kind of turns it around, I'm going to take the Bills at home.
All right, next game up here, Knock. Going to be an interesting one. For kind of both these teams. Here we go.
Panthers versus Bears.
Panthers versus the Bears here, Knocker. Panthers on the road against the Bears. Bears coming up last week with the win, Knocker.
You know what? The Bears are the most enigmatic team in the NFL right now.
Panthers 4-2
They really are.
on the road. The Panthers now, Knocker, are 3-0 away. Knocker, they've lost their games at home this year.
Right.
Does Cam bounce back in this one? Does he get it together? Is this
I'm gonna
another
go
good game for
Carolina.
Cam?
I'm gonna go Carolina on the road as a favorite at 2.5.
All right, Cam, what do you got? Spread.
The Panthers on the road will be a 3.5 point favorite.
That's a split point. It's at 3, so you got to split the point. It's a push. That's a push. Knocker doesn't mind not losing. It's like kissing your sister. Exactly. Knocker, I'm going to go with the Panthers.
I don't know. My
in
sister's
this one.
kind of cute.
Knocker, I'm going to go with the Panthers in this one. I think Mitchell.
In some countries, that's acceptable.
I'm not going to talk about that. Mitchell Trubisky. I think Mitch Trubisky gets welcomed to the NFL in this game. I think the Panthers' defense overwhelms the Bears in this one.
I think this. I agree with you.
I think this is a.
I think this is a huge game
for
Carolina.
Yeah, I like
really
the Panthers big and not big, but I think they win because I think the Bears have a legitimate defense, and the Panthers sometimes struggle to move the ball. I'm going to go with the Panthers to win by about 13 points.
I like the Panthers
Knocker.
on the road.
Yeah.
Right. And I think this is a game where they kind of define themselves. You're either a contender or you're not, because there's no reason for you not to go into Chicago and win this game by at least a touchdown. There's no fucking reason. If you want to get to the Super Bowl, this is a game that you need to win, and you need to win this in convincing fashion and not stumble and bumble and screw yourselves around. I think the Panthers cover those 3 points, and I like them in the win on the road.
Cam, what do you got in this one?
I'll take the Panthers with the cover, but I'm telling you right now, hey, I'm all in on Trubisky. I think he's going to be a really good quarterback.
All right.
I think he just got it. And B, the Bears are a lot better team than people think.
Right.
They can surround themselves with some little more offensive talent, get a couple more wide receivers, and some defensive backs. Watch out. That team could be pretty good in a couple years.
What I like about Trubisky is I really like the way he runs the ball. He doesn't run the ball like a panic quarterback. He runs the ball like when he was coming up through football, he was a running back. He runs the ball like a running back. He's got the moves. He's not scared. He does what he does, but he's also smart enough to take the slide. I wasn't really sold on him because I'm not sure if he can pass enough to be a top echelon NFL quarterback. But to me, the Bears are the most enigmatic team in the NFL. I'm really not sure what they have, what they don't have, but I think Carolina's going to make a statement in this game.
Yeah, I agree with you, Knock. I think it's a statement game. Here we go. Next game is going to be...
You better have the ticket,
Oh, my God.
'cause it's the blackout game of the week. Titans versus Browns.
Knock, I just really have no interest in this game besides maybe seeing Marcus Mariota and seeing what he does coming off of the win over the Colts the other night. He looked really shaky. He was sliding 5 yards before he was going to get
He's
tackled.
got one leg.
I know, and it's just that scares me. And the Browns are just pitiful at this point. I
Right.
have no interest in watching any game that the
Right.
Browns are in. And with that being said, Knocker, what do you think the spread is? Titans on the road against the Browns. The Titans 3-3 against the 0-6 Browns. What do you think the spread is?
Let me tell you one thing that I saw in the Titans game against the Colts.
Mm-hmm.
In the winning drive on either the last touchdown or the touchdown before that, right? Mariota threw a touchdown pass, right? And he got his ass kicked by 99 from the Colts, who was in his ass all day long,
Yeah.
right? But Mariota, as a leader, went up to the guy blocking 99, right? And I don't know if this is what he said, but I think this is what he said. You know, good, fucker. Don't hold. Don't hold. I'll take the hit.
Yeah.
Let the guy hit me, but don't fucking hold
Yeah,
and negate a
cost 10
touchdown,
yards, yeah.
right? I'll get the ball to the guy. Just don't hold.
Yeah.
And then don't retaliate when he hits me after the play. He went right up to that lineman and got right in his face, and I think that's exactly what he told him. Just you don't have to hold.
Yeah.
I'll get the ball there. And I thought that was huge as far as a leadership development for the Titans.
I think Mariota's going to be not necessarily a great quarterback, but very good.
And they ground the ball out. They did what they had to do.
You got to give me a
I'm
spread.
going Titans on the road by 3.5.
Cam, what do you got here?
Okay, the Browns are terrible, so let's take the Titans by 5.
Well, Cam's going to win this one. Titans by 6, Knocker.
Wow.
On the
Wow.
road here.
Okay.
Going to be going in with the Browns. And, Knock, again, like we said, Deshaun Kaiser going to be back starting in this game. And with that being said, I'll take
Right.
the Titans defense against a rookie quarterback. Mariota, I think they cover it late spread here again. I think they kind of finish them off here in the fourth quarter. It's close to start, but Titans finish it off here with the run game.
And I think my favorite player, my favorite lineman in the NFL is number 77 for the Titans, playing left tackle at the University of Michigan.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know what his name is,
Okay.
but I loved what he
Taylor
was doing.
Lewan.
Huh?
Yeah, are you talking about Taylor Lewan?
Taylor
Yes.
Lewan, yes.
Yes. I loved his intensity. I loved his fun for the game. I loved the whole deal of him setting up the whole, aura for the Titans linemen. I like that whole deal. I think they got a good thing going on. I think they cover this.
All right.
And
I'm
win big.
going to go with the Titans here. Not winning necessarily big, but again, kind of like that Panther score. I think they win
Grind
by
it out.
13. Grind it out a 13-point win here.
Okay.
10-point win and cover the spread. Cam,
Well,
are
that's
you-
big in the
yeah.
NFL.
No, it is. That is big. Are you going to go with Titans over Browns here, Cam? Cover the spread?
Yeah, and I'll take the cover too.
Okay.
You know what infuriates me about the Browns is that there is not one shred of evidence to suggest that Kevin Hogan is better than Deshaun Kaiser, yet
agree.
Deshaun Kaiser's
Right.
on the bench.
Yeah, I
Makes
agree.
absolutely no sense.
All
Just
right.
pick a guy and go
Yeah,
with him.
Yeah. Next game up here, Knock. Going to move on.
Where's Manziel when you need him?
Right? Where is Johnny?
Jesus.
Drinking cocktails and fucking hookers. Here we go, Knock.
Saints
That's not a
versus
bad thing.
Packers.
Saints versus Packers. Hey, some men like that. Saints versus Packers here, Knocker. The Aaron Rodgers-less Packers. Saints look like they're the new team to beat here, Knocker. 3-2
Wow,
here.
this
They're
is
2 and
tough.
2-1 on the road against the Packers at 4-2. The Packers are 3 at home this year, but that is with once again Aaron
Right.
Rodgers. Tough way to guess the spread on this one. How much does Vegas think that Aaron Rodgers is worth? We talked about it early in the show if you were listening, so I think that might help out Knocker a little bit.
I think
What
the
do you
Saints.
think
I
the
think
spread
the
is in
Saints
this
are
one?
favored by 2.5 on the road in this. I think they got to be.
Cam, what do you got?
Wait, so who's playing the Packers?
The
Saints.
You're cutting out.
Saints, Packers.
Saints? And it's in the Superdome?
No.
It's in Green Bay, in Lambeau.
Saints are still a field goal favorite.
It's going to go Saints minus 5.5.
What?
On this one, Knocker.
What?
Yes, Aaron Rodgers is worth that much.
Wow, he's worth a touchdown?
It was plus 5.5 the other way, Knocker.
Wow.
That much with Aaron Rodgers out.
Wow.
And I'm going to take the Saints with that defense as healthier team. I just wasn't impressed with Hundley over the weekend, Knocker. I know he kind of got thrown into the fire real quick in Minnesota, but I think that the Saints, maybe not necessarily for real, but I think that they're really heading the right direction. I like teams that are playing well. I'm going to go with the Saints on the road and to cover the spread.
I think the Saints are hot. I think it's not going to be snowy. I think they're going to get good conditions.
Yeah.
I like the Saints to win by 7 to 8 points.
All right, Cam, what do you got?
Saints, big. They've been turning a lot of people over. Their defense has been a lot better than expected. They might put up like 40-something points.
Yeah, it's gonna be. I think the Saints go off once again here, especially with the banged up Packers team. Here we go. Knock next game.
Jaguars versus Colts.
All right, Jags versus the Colts here, Knocker. Man, Colts lost a good one against Tennessee. Like you said, Brissett kind of coming back to life here. Not to life necessarily, but coming back to his
Second half, he sucked, though.
Yeah, kind of what he thought he was. The Jags, surprisingly, again, another up and down team. You never know what you're going to get out of them. They are 2-1 away, Knocker. They're on the road, a 3-3 record against the 2-4 Colts. The Colts are 2-1 at home. What do you think the spread is in this one?
You go first. I've been going first on all of these.
All right,
You go
Cam.
first, Cam.
All right, we'll throw it to you, Cam. What do you got?
Let's say the Jags by 2.5.
All right, B-Knock.
I think the Jags are a 5-point favorite.
Man, Cam's closer. 3.5 for the Jags.
Fuck
Knocker,
yeah.
you better fucking win my $10, dude.
Yeah, we're losing.
How
We're
much
gonna
are you
lose.
losing by? Why is Cam so much better than you than this?
Because he's looking him up on his fucking
No,
phone and we
he's
can't
not.
see it. Fuck that. He's cheating.
Literally,
He's white.
Adelaide
He's
City
white and he's
bumper to
from
bumper
Glendora.
traffic.
He's white and he's from Glendora. He's cheating his ass off, just like Brady.
Oh, that's
All right?
hilarious. All right, Colts at home in this one. Jags on the road. I don't know what to think of either of these teams, but it's a big game in this division. Colts can
That
really
was plus
get knocked
2.5,
out.
right?
That was the spread.
Yeah.
It's Jacksonville minus 3.5.
Oh, 3.5.
Yeah.
Plus 3.5.
So I'm going to take the Jags.
And
I'm
what did
gonna
he
take-
guess?
He guessed 5.
I guessed 5. What did he guess?
2.5.
Half a point. Fuck.
Yeah, it's right there. So I'm going to go with the Jags on the road here. Fuck Blake Bortles is going to fuck me, I know, in this game somehow, some way. But the Jags defense is legit. And what scares me, though, is Fournette might not play in this game. So, actually, I don't bet this game, even though we're talking spreads. I don't bet this game, but if I'm going to take a pick 'em, I'll take Jags.
I'm going with the Jags because I actually think that they think they're a good team. I really do.
Fournette's just a big loss if he's not healthy.
Well, if he's not
It's a
healthy,
big
then
loss.
yeah, this is a
That's
push.
why I stay away betting, but if I'm going to go pick 'em,
Right.
I'll go Jags. What are
I'm
you
gonna
going,
go
Knock?
Jags.
All right,
Cover.
Cam, what are you doing?
I say the Jags. I will also agree with you that I'm going to stay away from this game. Fournette, maybe not playing. You have Blake Bortles, who's terrible. And then, you know what? People haven't been talking about Jacoby Brissett filled in admirably for Andrew Luck.
But he looked really bad that
he's
second
better
half,
than
Cam.
fucking
He
pretty
looked
good.
really bad the second half against the Titans. He looked bad. They did nothing in that entire second half.
Yeah, but Knocker, I mean, to a degree, too, they have no running game. They have a very terrible offensive line. For what he has to work with around him, considering he was playing on the Patriots,
Agree.
he's done pretty freaking well.
I will give you this. I will give you this, Cam. I love the arm strength. That guy really throws
Yeah.
a strong football.
Yeah, he does.
Really does just put it out
Like I
there.
said, I've been impressed, and I think that he could be a good backup, for Andrew Luck. All right, Knocker, let's get to one more game before we get to the break here. Here we
All
go.
Cardinals versus Rams.
Knockers, Rams coming out here. Knockers, Rams, Cardinals on the road. Knocker, they're just kind of another lost team out there.
Big win for the Cards this week.
Yeah, I mean, but
Very nice win. Peterson goes for 126.
I know they are nice. I like the Peterson edition, but they're kind of a lost team for me. I don't necessarily think that
Fitzgerald's
they're gonna
going
do
off
anything.
again.
And I just
And my boy Carson Palmer.
man, shut up, shut up.
But
Just,
the Rams by 3.
are you gonna go with the Rams by 3 in
Yes.
this one? Cam, what do you got here? Rams at home against the Cards.
This is tough because Adrian Peterson found the fountain of youth last week. I'm
Yeah.
going to say Rams by 4.5.
Knocker wins this one. I like it to close out strong at the end. Knockers minus 3.5 for the Rams
Right.
here.
Yeah.
Rams at home. I like Rams in this
I like the
one,
Rams.
and I like them to win by 7.
And
to 10
actually,
points.
I think the Rams win big. I really do.
And, like big to us guys, when we say big is
Big
like
is 7 to 10.
Yeah, like 7-10, maybe 13.
In the NFL,
being,
7
yes.
to 10. 13's huge.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 7 to 10 win here again for the Rams over the Cardinals. I like like I said, we already preached about what we thought about the Rams, so I'm gonna go Rams to cover. Knocker's going Rams to cover. Cam, to finish it off before the break, what do you got? Rams, Cardinals.
Oh, yeah, I'm big on Rams cover this week.
All right, I like
love the
it.
Rams.
All right, can you want to stay in your car? We're gonna go to a quick break so we can take a little.
Really? Have you gone a half a mile or what?
Yeah, give us a destination. Where are you? Give us an ETA.
Where are you?
I'm almost close to downtown LA. I'm getting there.
And are you headed to Glendora?
Yeah.
Oh,
my
fuck.
God.
Oh,
All right,
fuck.
so you'll be
Go
on.
to Tommy's
Yeah.
and bring. Hey, can you just stop at Tommy's and bring us some Tommy's home on your way back?
That's hilarious.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get some Tommy's for us. You bring us
Can
some
you do that?
Some Tommy burgers.
Well, at least hit Del Taco and bring us some Del Taco on the way in.
Oh,
Can
man.
you do that?
Knock, I'm telling you, the best Del Taco though, Barstow and Baker went to both of
The
them. I
Baker
went to-
Del
went to
Taco.
Baker Del Taco on the way
Yeah.
there. Barstow on the way back. Best Del Tacos.
Right.
I'll plug it out.
Right.
They're fucking badass.
That's
All
for
right,
sure.
guys, we're going to get back right
Play
now.
my song, man.
Cam, stick with us. We'll be back in just a second. We're going to play
And you know what? This is the best thing about America, Josh.
Yeah.
Right? This is when I was bagging groceries at Alpha Beta, which doesn't exist anymore, right? Back in like 1980-ish, right? This band was introduced to me, right, by a German dude named Dave Schultz,
Okay.
right? We're working graveyard at Alpha Beta, a black band, right? Heatwave, playing this song. This is America. A Mexican getting music from a German guy who's digging a black band on American radio,
What's it
man.
called? What's it called?
This is called Groove Line by Heatwave,
All right,
man.
we're
Gotta
back.
dig this song.
Pick 'em, shot of the week. Come right
Check
up.
it out.